For years, the ocean refused to speak. In September 1980, the MV Derbyshire, the largest British cargo ship ever lost at sea, was sailing across the Pacific toward Japan. On board were 44 people, seasoned crew members, engineers, and a few family members traveling with them. The ship was massive, heavily reinforced, and officially classified as nearly unsinkable. Then it crossed paths with Typhoon Orchid. The storm was powerful but not unheard of. Nearby ships radioed reports of violent seas and towering waves, yet none sent distress calls. The Derbyshire should have survived. Instead, it vanished. No Mayday, no emergency signal, no final transmission. One moment it existed, the next it was gone. Search crews scoured thousands of miles of ocean. They found nothing, no wreckage, no lifeboats, no oil slick. Shipping authorities quietly closed the case, blaming structural failure or crew error. Families were told there would be no answers. But the families did not stop. For nearly 2 decades, they fought for the truth. Convinced a ship that large could not disappear without leaving scars on the sea. Their persistence forced deep-sea investigations in the 1990s. Missions that descended more than 4,000 meters into total darkness. What they found was not a shipwreck. It was a crime scene. The Derbyshire was ripped apart. The bow had collapsed inward. Steel plates were twisted like cloth. Cargo holds had imploded under sudden, overwhelming pressure. The damage proved the ship had been destroyed in seconds, not hours. Investigators concluded that enormous waves forced seawater into the forward vents, creating unstoppable internal pressure. The hull failed violently. There was no time to react. No time to run. No time to call for help. Everyone on board was lost instantly. No bodies were ever recovered. But here is where the story turns darker. Several ships in the region later reported radio interference during the storm. Voices breaking through static, distorted transmissions that did not match known call signs. One crew claimed to hear a Mayday message logged hours after the Derbyshire was believed to have sunk, repeating the same phrase again and again. It was never officially acknowledged. Some oceanographers quietly suggested the ship may have encountered a rogue wave cluster. Waves so massive they appear without warning and leave no surface evidence afterward. Others whispered about something older, deep-sea pressure zones that behave unpredictably, places sailors have avoided for centuries. In maritime folklore, there are regions of the ocean said to swallow ships whole, leaving no trace, no debris, and no survivors, only silence. Spooky Earth has covered many disappearances like this. Ships that never called for help, crews that vanished without a struggle, wrecks found destroyed in ways storms alone cannot fully explain. The Derbyshire gave answers, but not closure. The ocean returned the wreckage, but it kept the dead. And maybe, just maybe, it kept something else too. Because if the sea can erase a ship that large without a sound, what else has it taken that we will never find?